On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
and we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Seattle Mariners.
So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Here's Mike Tauchman. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a ball. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Rodriguez pulls it down. One down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Lenny Sosa.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Lenny Sosa at the plate and takes high there. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one pulled foul. One out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that is out of play. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two out, space is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, just some way, somehow they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena right through there for a strike. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tuchman hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And here it comes. Breaking ball misses down and away. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Mariners are down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Robert,
the Native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it into the warning track.
That is the good part. Colton.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. That misses. 1-2. And that is ball one. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now it's even up. No score here in the second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one a little bit high.
That's a ball. Full count.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So now the DH spot, Edgar Caro. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Man at first, one away. Good eye on that spot.
That's a ball. Full count.
Caught him looking for the kill. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. Gilbert throws over, and he's back in there. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 outs. Popped up. Suarez sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And now
the first baseman,
it's Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Martin back to work. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Ripped on a line. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez up to the plate now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one clips the corner. That's down and in. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings through that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Josh Rojas. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fouled off left side. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the lineup flips over. Mike Tauchman will hit next. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Ball.
And that one is inside ball one.
Ball.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. On a line. And that's a fair ball. One runs in. Runner around third. The relay. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Man at second. And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Number 23,
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Fouled off. He was late. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's up.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball right side. Fires to second for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here is Dominic Canzone.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, really went aggressive with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And that misses. 1-1. That one missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cole.
2 outs, base is empty. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail it here 3-0. On to the 4th. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Well struck right field. That's back there. That one is gone. His second homer of this series, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's the White Sox DH, Edgar Caro. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Caro measures 5 feet 10 inches, just 21 years old. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
number
the Mariners,
23 on to pitch here.
Number 23.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Evans.
Man at first, nobody out. Now here is Kyle Teal. Here goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. In the dirt, but kept close. Line drive. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And stepping in is the speedy Brooks Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. High fly ball out to left field. Arozarena should have this one. He's got it. 2 away now. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Suarez to first, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arena.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher
Now
on the same page right now.
Cal Raleigh.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. He's one of the best players in the game. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's fouled away. Raleigh at first, 1 gone. That one outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a curve misses outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
Count's full.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Here's Josh Naylor, 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So first and second with 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 4-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Jorge Polanco digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Fastball for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mike Tauchman. First pitch just misses.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right side, Young whips it to first. Tauchman is gone.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 2. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
1 down, base is empty. That's inside.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one ripped. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Benintendi in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's too low. And that's ball 2. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Mariners 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Martin back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Line drive to short and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
No, that missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1-1.
The White Sox leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
The batter, number
Just
2.
Just a good hit behind third right
baseman,
there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. Just missed. Crawford leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Left fielder, Randy.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fastball is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's inside. 3-2 now. Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Outside, and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that'll load the bases.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. Starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Now a chance for Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. On the ground to third. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. We're through 5. White Sox 4 and the Mariners 2. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And they'll do it again. The delivery to Robert. Ball one there. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. but that time, a little anxious.
Stepping in, Colson Montgomery. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
On the ground, Naylor. The flip to the pitcher covering, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Edgar Caro.
2 down, bases empty. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Saker catches the zone at the knees.
0-1.
The 0-2. And that's too high.
That's up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Young. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. White Sox 4 and the Mariners 2.
Now pitching for
Back
the White
now
Sox.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a
Number
new pitcher on the
48.
mound. Jonathan Cannon.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups
Leading
this
up
year.
for the
So
Mariners,
this seems like a
the first
calculated
baseman,
move.
And here's the first baseman,
Naylor.
Josh Naylor. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to short, boots it, still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez up to hit now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And right back to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter,
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. The M's trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases. His 19th home run of the year. It's 4-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel.
Catcher, number 8, Kyle Teel.
That one misses. 1-0. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Jackson Kowar, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Legumina getting cranked up as well. Just missed.
That's up.
And that's
No,
off
that missed. That's
the
a ball.
inside edge. And that's ball 3.
3-0. Hee-haw. 3-1.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
the
Hitter
third
didn't
baseman,
offer at it.
Brooks
Now he has somebody to worry
Baldwin.
about over at first.
And here is Brooks Baldwin. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that's in for a strike. Spire, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And he takes a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And that just misses.
Too close for me, partner,
1-2.
to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now it's going to be Josh Rojas. Step off throw to first.
No,
and he's back in
there.
safely. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Tauchman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. 2 outs. In the air, right field. Canzone on his way over. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. White Sox 4 and the Mariners 3.
Now pitching for the
We're
White
back
Sox.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
48.
Brian Hudson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for the
One-run
Mariners,
game. Now it's the shortstop,
J.P.
Crawford. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Just missed. And it is 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Stays alive. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff guy. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Trying to move him over here. Sosa. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Action in the pen down there. Brandon Iser getting loose out there. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Check on the runner. Young back in on a dive. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brian Hudson departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm,
Number
Steven Wilson.
Well, the best relievers
Steven
love the opportunity to come in
Wilson.
and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Up and in. Now 2-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. Wilson picks over. Young dives back in safely. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. That clips a corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mariners leave 1. They still trail it here, 4-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jackson Kowar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Sosa.
1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
This guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's a
1
ball.
ball, 2 strikes. Two.
Missed with a
That's the ball.
changeup, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Ground ball up the middle. Crawford over to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash getting ready to go. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
One down.
Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Suarez tossed to second on the nailer. They get 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Mariners 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Josh Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Number
Down
12.
1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Steven Wilson will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Brandon
the White Sox.
Iser comes on now.
Number
This southpaw's
53.
been really good against
Brandon
left-handed hitters.
Iser.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside
Now
on it, but he was ready
third
for it.
baseman.
Just kept his
Hey,
hands in
here we go.
and turned on the pitch.
Whoa,
Quick back
man.
through the zone.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Miles
Number 21.
Mastrobuoni.
Miles.
One down,
Mastrobuoni.
runner at first. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one. And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Alexander, the left-hander, up and throwing. Leisure also throwing. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dominic Canzone, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hit in the air left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. RBI double for the M's. All even now at 4 apiece. Back after this on the show.
Pitching for
Back
the
now and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz. He's been so good against lefties.
Munoz.
Now into the game, Dylan Moore. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Dylan Moore.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Montgomery.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Bounced out to short. Whips it to Moore. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Edgar.
Next is the
Caro.
DH. A switch hitter, Edgar Caro. That one missed. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. And that's outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. Kyle Teal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fought off foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
So up next, Brooks Baldwin. And a strike.
0-1.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here comes a 3-2. In the air, left field, down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Chase Mydroff.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Carroll on second. Baldwin on at first with 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. Iser back to work. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Grant Taylor, the closer, is getting loose. Outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs. Runner at first. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And a sac bunt here. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Just missed.
2-0.
Late swing fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Arozarena.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Raleigh in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Winning run at third. 2 down.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-2.
Winning run at third. 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
We're back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Matt Brash.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So digging in, Mike Tauchman. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Brash is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Mariners.
bullpen for the Mariners, Edward
Number 83.
Bizzardo. He has a great
Edward
slider with tons of movement.
Bizzardo.
First and second, no outs. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Inside, 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ripped into right field, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Edgar Caro will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. There's your strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Misses, and the count is 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Back to the mound, might have him hung up here. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. White Sox 7 and the M's 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Grant Taylor.
save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time
Number
to lock
31.
this one down and get out of here with the W.
Taylor.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Dylan Moore. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fouled off down the right side. With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. And that's down and away. The tying run at the plate. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tying run at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Topman. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
So they're down to their final out. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that one fouled off. Moore stands at second with two gone. And that one ripped to left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The Mariners down to their final strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.